Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the final part of, oh my word. Well, I was about to say welcome to the final part of Extreme Rules in the WWE 2K24 universe mode, but this has just happened. Well, the matchup that we're about to get into is the special guest referee match, and I'm assuming this is our special guest referee. My goodness. Well, Stone Cold did announce that there would be a special guest referee, and he did say that the special guest wouldn't take any nonsense from both Seth Rollins and Carmelo Hayes. And the Demon has arrived here at Extreme Rules. My word. Well, in recent weeks, Finn Balor has had matches with both Seth Rollins and Carmelo Hayes, but unfortunately, those matches ended in disqualification, and Finn Balor actually ended up taking the loss because when he faced Seth Rollins, Carmelo Hayes got himself involved, attacked Seth Rollins, which meant that Finn Balor had a loss. And then the same thing happened when Finn Balor was facing Carmelo Hayes and Seth Rollins got involved, and it ended in disqualification. So Finn Balor, I guess, it holds a bit of a grudge, you could say. And it seems like he's snapped. The Demon has arrived at Extreme Rules. You can see he's wearing somewhat of referee's clothing. He has the colours on at least, with that stripy top on. But he's also repping the Judgment Day colours. But could Finn Balor potentially be looking to get himself into the picture of the World Heavyweight Championship? But how on earth is the Demon gonna call this one straight down the middle? How is he gonna be able to control himself? The Demon, Finn Balor. My word. Well, this is the last thing I expected. What a way to end the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Oh my goodness. This is going to be one hell of a main event, I can already tell. Finn Balor. I guess I'm going to assume that Stone Cold would not have asked Finn Balor to bring the Demon to referee this match. I would assume that Stone Cold would have probably asked Finn Balor himself to be the special guest referee, but I guess Finn Balor's decided to dig deep for some reason, and he has clearly snapped. The only thing I can guess is that it must be because of those recent losses to both Carmelo Hayes and Seth Rollins. He must have had enough. But with that being said, let's get the competitors out here. So Seth Rollins, the #1 contender, lost out on the World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank, to his own demise really. He set out the challenge to Carmelo Hayes for a ladder match, because Carmelo Hayes was on double duty at Money in the Bank. He was involved in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but he was unsuccessful in that, and I guess Seth Rollins wanted to rub salt in the wound by trying to defend his own World Heavyweight Championship against Carmelo Hayes in the same match type, but it backfired on him, and Carmelo Hayes was able to get the victory. He didn't even have to pin Seth Rollins at the time, so tonight is completely different. If Carmelo Hayes wants to stay World Heavyweight Champion, if he wants to remain as the champion, he is going to have to pin Seth Freakin Rollins or submit Seth Rollins. He can obviously retain the title through disqualification and things like that, but you got to think that the Demon is not going to allow this match to end in that kind of manner. So Seth Rollins is out here looking to regain his World Heavyweight Championship. You got to think this may even be the last chance for Seth Rollins in the near future, at least, to get this title, because once his rematch clause is done, it's going to be a hard argument to state that he's deserving of another opportunity, and you got to think maybe Carmelo Hayes won't even give it to him So Seth Rollins has to put it all out on the line here tonight, to be honest. Because it could be his last title opportunity for some time in this Universe Mode series, unless he's able to really pick himself up after this. But who knows what's going to happen. Seth Rollins could end up being victorious, regaining his title, and then we're probably going to see these two go at it one more time if that is the case. Because Carmelo Hayes will then have his rematch. And it will technically be one victory over each other. So it could be the last time that we see these two going face to face, but at the same time it may not be. We may see them go face to face again in the near future if Seth Rollins is able to get the victory. So these two are ready to go. The crowd is ready for the main event of the evening. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The crowd singing Seth Rollins' song. I'm sure that's music to his ears. No pun intended there. Seth Rollins looks determined. He looks focused. And he knows he's got the crowd behind him. One big night for Seth Rollins. The future of his Universe Mode career could be on the line here. This could be make or break for him. Carmelo Hayes. What a start he's had to his Universe Mode. Attacking Seth Rollins during the WWE Draft, Episode 1. And now he has that title over his shoulder. He did state during that attack that he was ready to make the jump to the roster, to the main roster, and into a quick cover here. The Demon is going to count. It's a bit of a slow count there, though, by Finn Balor, which is interesting. But Seth Rollins going to have to remain focused on Carmelo Hayes. But you've got to think that the Demon, being the referee, is going to be a big distraction. But yeah, Carmelo Hayes, what I was saying before, attacked Seth Rollins during the draft, got one up over on Seth, and stated that he was ready for the jump to the main roster, and he wanted to make a statement. Carmelo Hayes busted open already. And he made one hell of a statement by taking that World Heavyweight Championship. And what a statement it would be if he's able to again defeat Seth Rollins here tonight. So Carmelo Hayes now sending Seth Rollins to the outside. Carmelo Hayes gonna fly over the top rope, taking out Seth freaking Rollins. And the Demon begins the count. Countouts are a factor. Carmelo Hayes not even gonna risk it, coming straight back into the ring. The Demon's done well so far. The pin was a little bit slow, but I mean, he's not a professional referee, so you've got to expect those sorts of things, I guess. The odd slip up here and there, it's an honest mistake, I would say. And Seth Rollins sent to the outside again, and Carmelo Hayes playing up to the crowd a little bit. Now Seth Rollins with a DDT delivered. And into the cover again. How's the Demon's counting this time? It's a little bit slow again. It's not too bad. It's not terrible, but I wonder if that's done on purpose or not. Seth Rollins a little bit desperate here. He knows that World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Just a one count again. Seth Rollins with a stomp to the side of the head. One hell of a feud this has been between these two. Carmelo Hayes really proving himself on the main roster. Let's check what the count is like here. A little bit faster, I would say, to be honest. So does the Demon have something against Seth Rollins, perhaps? I guess only time will tell in this matchup. The count for the outside is pretty quick. Is he going to want to count these guys out, or is he going to allow them to get back in the ring? He's stopped the count here. Carmelo Hayes with a code breaker on the outside there. The Demon begins counting again to a 5 count, and he's asking these two to get back in the ring. I mean, the Demon is doing a pretty good job. He's allowing these two to continue fighting. A 6 count now. And the question has to be asked, is he going to get involved? The Demon. These two heading back into the ring. Seth Rollins. Oh, Carmelo Hayes able to take advantage. Seth Rollins quickly back to his feet and then a huge boot delivered to the jaw of Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins turns it around into an enziguri. Knee strike delivered to the spine of Carmelo Hayes. The Demon and Seth Rollins taunting at the same time there. That was a little bit odd. Carmelo Hayes rebounding off the ropes, off the springboard. A bit of a clothesline there delivered. And Carmelo Hayes could be looking to end this one, and it looks like the Demon is telling him to end it. Into the suplex cutter. This one could be all over. Carmelo Hayes into the cover now. How's the count going to be? It's a normal count, to be fair. A 2 count delivered. Finn Balor, the Demon, again telling Carmelo Hayes to end this one. The elbow drop delivered across the heart of Seth Freakin Rollins. Seth is in deep trouble here. He's looking to turn it around, but Carmelo Hayes able to stay on top. Carmelo Hayes just seems to have Seth Rollins' number. These two going back and forth. Neither one of these guys can seem to stay on top here in this one. Oh, it looks like they're going to be trading blows now. And again, they still are struggling to stay on top of each other. Big right hands delivered and then a huge super kick delivered. And what on earth is this? Looked like the Demon was muttering something to Seth Rollins, and Seth had a few words for the Demon, telling him to get out of his way. Well, I'm not sure how the Demon's going to fare with that, whether he's going to like that very much, but this match continues as the Demon begins to count. Oh, and a curb stomp delivered to the outside. The only problem with that is Seth needs to get Carmelo Hayes back into the ring. That's what the Demon's telling him, get back in the ring. But if Seth wants to win this match, he needs Carmelo Hayes in between the ropes. He sends Carmelo Hayes back into the ring. He should really be trying to get back in here a little bit quicker, to be honest, if you ask me. Because he's delivered that curb stomp already. Now he's heading to the top rope. Not looking for the cover just yet. Into the frog splash though. Into the cover now. And the Demon's just broken up the pin. What on earth? He's attacking Seth Rollins. The Demon, Finn Balor. Oh my goodness. Driving Seth Rollins down to the mat. And now heading to the top rope. The Demon with the coup de grace, sorry. And into the cover goes Carmelo Hayes. But what? He's broken up that count as well. What on earth is Finn Balor doing? The Demon taking down Carmelo Hayes now. Oh my word, he's heading to the top rope again. The Demon, Finn Balor, heading, looking for coup de grace again, but oh my word, a huge knee strike delivered. And now he's broken up the count again. What on earth? This match is falling apart, to be honest. And Seth Rollins sending the Demon to the apron now. I think we're going to have to get a new referee out here ASAP, to be honest, because otherwise I don't know how this match is ever going to end. It's almost turned into a triple threat. Now Jessica Carr can make her way out here. My word. Well, the Demon, Finn Balor, is being told that he needs to get sent to the back, to be honest, but I don't know if he's going to listen, to be honest. He is heading to the outside though. Jessica Carr is going to take over. Now these two continue. Carmelo Hayes taking advantage of the distraction, but the Demon Finn Balor is still at ringside here. And into the cover goes Carmelo Hayes. And it's just a 2 count. I thought maybe he had it there. And oh my word! The Demon's just struck Carmelo Hayes with a steel chair. Jessica Carr is ejecting the Demon. I thought that, to be honest, he would have already been ejected from this match, but Jessica Carr has had enough. She's not even going to allow him to be at ringside, so the focus can switch solely on the two competitors fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Carmelo Hayes with that code breaker on the outside. He will want to get Seth back into the ring, although he can retain his title through a count out. So it's not the worst thing in the world if even both of them stay on the outside. Although you would have to think that in that situation, Seth Rollins would probably get another shot at the title. So I don't know if Carmelo Hayes really wants that. So back into the ring we go. Still Chair, still inside the ring. Jessica Carr just going to deal with that now. These two locking up. Carmelo Hayes dragging Seth Rollins into the corner. What's he got planned here? Into a body slam down to the canvas. Carmelo Hayes could be closing in on the victory, closing in on retaining his World Heavyweight Championship. Carmelo Hayes with nothing but net. You got to think this one's all over, surely. Into the cover. Carmelo Hayes remains your World Heavyweight Champion. Well, what on earth was going on with the Demon? Why did he attack both of these guys? I guess he has had enough of both of them, to be honest, because of those losses that he suffered. But Carmelo Hayes retains the title, and I guess this means Seth Rollins has to go back to the drawing board. What a night.